Hey, what is going on, you little rascals? It's your boy and Warrior, and today we're going to be talking about the Battle Royale game that is taking the internet by storm. And no, I'm not talking about Fortnite. I'm talking about Apex Legends. Alrighty boys, a little spoiler alert here. I do really enjoy this game personally, but I'm going to try to review it for you as objectively as possible. But if you do want to try this game out for yourself and kind of give it a spin in your own review, you can check it out for free. It's on both console and PC, so feel free to download this game and play it. But before you do that, let me break down this game for you and kind of tell you what it's all about, so you'll know if you'll enjoy it or not. So even though Apex Legends seemingly had no advertising campaign and no hype train, even though it just seems to have come out of nowhere, there was still clearly a lot of love and care put into this game from the developers over at Respawn Entertainment. And just seeing that Respawn Entertainment made this game lets you know you're in for a treat, right? Respawn are the guys that are working on the new Star Wars game that's going to come out. They're the guys that made Titanfall, and they're the guys that originally brought us Call of Duty 4 way back in the day. But the development and studio aside, this game is a real unique treat to play. It's not a cookie cutter of the Battle Royale genre, and it actually puts its own unique twist on it. However, despite the fact that it's not just a cookie cutter of another game, if I had to compare it to another game, I'd almost say it's Overwatch meets the Battle Royale genre. So what does that sentence mean, right? That sounds like a whole lot of nothing. Overwatch meets Battle Royale? How is that even possible? Well, in this game, they have 8 different heroes. They're called Legends in this game, but I'll just call them heroes for the sake of everybody's understanding. And each one of these heroes has a passive ability, an active ability, and an ultimate ability, similar to Overwatch. Just a quick rundown of some of the abilities that you can use. You can create clones of yourself to throw off the enemy. You can open up portals for your team. You can use a personal zip line to pull yourself across the map. You can call in airstrikes, and you can even have a drone that heals your team. It's just really up to you and the kind of playstyle you prefer in the hero that you pick. Now that being said, don't worry, these heroes don't have super overpowered insane abilities. It's generally zoning the enemy team away and special movement abilities that will allow you to have an advantage in the game, but you can in fact win a game of Apex Legends without even using these abilities. But like I said, the abilities do give you a definite advantage, so I would find a hero you enjoy using whose abilities are fun for you to use and get really good with them so you can outplay the enemy team. Now you're probably sitting there scratching your head going, whatever, that's cool, we've seen hero shooters before. What makes this Battle Royale different from Blackout and Fortnite? Why would I pick Apex Legends over Fortnite or Blackout? And it's really simple, to be honest. They add a lot of unique things to the game that we haven't really seen in the series before. So not only do they offer unique heroes with special abilities, they also offer new features that we've never seen before, like the ability to drop as a squad. So at the beginning of the game will randomly select one person, a squad leader, which can choose where the entire team's dropping. Now don't worry, if you don't want to drop with somebody or they pick a bad spot to drop, you can branch off from that and do your own thing. But that being said, it does allow for the team coordination of all dropping together. As well, there are no vehicles in this game, and Respawn has made no mention of plans to implement them into the game later. But that being said, there is a loot ship that flies around that you can land on and climb up to at different points in the game that has a ton of loot on it, and it'll move around the map by itself, which is something unique and something we've never seen in the Battle Royale series before. Another unique thing that I've only seen in Apex Legends is the game not only lets you know how many players are left, but lets you know how many squads are left. This way, if you can do the math in your head, you can know exactly how many people you're up against and how many teams you're up against. So that's a really unique feature that I enjoy. Now this next point is insane, and it's something I've never seen another dev team for the Battle Royale genre even talk about or mention, and it's the respawn beacons. So if you or one of your teammates dies, you can go get those dog tags and bring them to a respawn beacon, which will allow you or your teammate to drop back into the game. And this solves the issue of you just kind of being bored and blindly watching your team fight on without you. It still gives you hope and a reason to stay in the game and kind of root your team on. And as stated throughout this video, this game was seemingly built from the ground up for teamwork. You have heroes whose abilities complement each other, as well as the unique, dynamic in-game callout system and the team drop system that you've just never seen before in the Battle Royale genre, which allows for some really cool teamwork. Speaking of teamwork, you'll notice that the squads are not made up of 4 people like most games are. They're made up of 3 people. And to be honest, I think this complements the flow of the game very, very well, but I haven't played the game enough yet to say whether it's a good thing or a bad thing for sure. This game boasts a unique art style, Overwatch style heroes, and Titanfall style gunplay, and when you throw all those into a pot together, you get one of the most unique, fun Battle Royale experiences I've ever played. There are only 2 issues that I see with this game. First is how team-based it is. You can't play solos, and you can't play duos, so you have to drop in with squads. You have to play with 3 people. But because teamwork is so important, if you don't have any friends online, it can be really hard to get random people to cooperate with you. So I do highly recommend playing this game with friends. But of course, you can still drop in and cut it up by yourself. The only other drawback I see with this game is more of a personal preference or worry, I guess you could call it, but it does have a loot box system. However, it is cosmetic only, and I understand that. But sometimes developers tend to fall down the rabbit hole of loot boxes when they get their hands on some of that money, so I do worry about that. But Respawn Games has always been an honest development studio that has a lot of integrity, so I'm not as worried about it with them, but it does concern me. All that to say, Apex Legends is a pretty solid game. I really enjoy playing it, and I encourage you guys to go try it too. Like I said, it's free to play. Go download it on your PC, go download it on your console. If you guys do want to play with me, my PSN gamer tag is SHSF. That's going to be in all capitals, but I really would love to play with you guys as well. If you did like the video, be sure to drop a like down below, and if I missed anything, you have any further questions, let me know down in the comments. I would love to answer them for you. And if you enjoy my content and want to check out more of it, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. But as for now, I'll see you little rascals later. Peace.